Welcome back to Ramsey Squad. Tonight I'm going to be playing The Witch's Cauldron. It's a narrative roguelike game about being a medieval witch. I'm going to be selling love, curses, laughter, and wisdom, and do all this before the Inquisitors find out. So let's jump right into it and see how it goes. Okay, here's our new home. Check that everything's in order before visitors start coming. Open the book, select the strength potion, and put the required ingredients into the cauldron. Alright, book is up here. This is your magic book. Take your time to browse all of its sections, then click on the potion to highlight the required ingredients. To close the book, click outside of it. You can also toggle the book with space to navigate with WASD arrows. Alright. Looks like we got a love potion, potion of strength, hexing potion, and healing elixir. Ooh, we gotta learn different kinds of potions and recipes and different ingredients. This is kind of cool. Alright. Let's go back to the potions. We're supposed to select Potion of Strength. Okay, so it looks like that highlights the ones you need. That's cool. Drag. So you click and drag it into the cauldron. It's alright. Give away, I guess. Hello. Listen, so we're raising the prize, raising this prize pig, right? Well, our neighbor's got one that's twice as big and mean. That beast is foul. We have to get rid of it before it eats us all. Okay. This person will give you money for your help. Whether you do right or wrong, it will affect the dread. What is the dread? Alright, so... Oh, I could jump. Let's see here. Maybe a hexing potion? Let's give it down. The world balance has changed. The scales at the bottom of the screen measure your fame and the people's dread. They should not reach either of the ends, lest something terrible will happen. Alright, so... Got two measurements here at the bottom, okay. Let's hope this town will treat us better than the last one and we won't cross anybody. Maybe a cup of tea to get us going. Mix nettle leaves and nightshade. Then add some portobello shrooms for the aroma. Oh, okay, so just kind of hover over to see what it is. So we need nettle leaves, so is this it? No, that's nightshade. Nettle leaf. Nightshade. Which is this one, yeah. And then portobello shrooms. Portobello shrooms. I don't understand why it says give away or try again. Why not just put in inventory, you know? Each potion consists of 3 different ingredients. You can try any combination and see the result. Failed combinations are also recorded in your book. Okay. Rumors say a witch moved into the old hut on the edge of the forest. People are wondering how long she is going to stay, and if she'll share the fate of the previous ones. Sunrise. Oh, there's a timer. Wishing you good health, witch. My livestock fell ill. Got any remedies? So, probably need a healing elixir. Boom, boom, boom. Here you go. I'm in need of healing. A tree fell the wrong way. I barely dodged it, but still got hit pretty bad. I think my ribs are cracked. Help. Another healing elixir. Booyah. Oh, it seems to be getting pretty big for our fame. I slipped in the sauna the other day and hit my head real hard. Got myself a splitting headache, and I'm seeing some weird shadows everywhere too. Gave me something for my pain. Alright, another healing elixir. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Nightfall. The peasant rewarded you with some coins and a trophy. A pig's head tied with a ribbon. Well, you are just getting acquainted with local customs. Heavy wind rips the leaden clouds apart. Flashes of lightning shatter the sky, yet the thunder never comes. Nights like this bring nightmares. So we're gonna get some spooky stuff. Can't thank you enough for curing my headaches, although I'm still having visions and seeing furtive shadows. Heard there is a forest berry that's very good for the eyes. Do you happen to have it? Not sure. Ingredients. A berry, he said. Belladonna. No. Radis, Mandragora, Ferosa. Maybe the Belladonna. Long as this history of this elusive plant, ancients used it to speak with their gods, which means they poisoned their minds and bodies, falling to raves and hysteria. Us, being all modern and progressive, perceive it as has other properties besides clouding one's senses. The juice is where its powers are hidden, so the plant must be kept in a deep, moist cellar, and the leaves should be picked by hand without using a blade. Else the potion will spoil. You'll become like a pale worm, and the nightshade's gift of hiding among roots and trees will elude you. So maybe Belladonna? Where do you do? Okay, I already know that. So, heard there's a forest berry that's very good for the eyes. Green tea? Let's try the green tea. Maybe that'll help him? Mushrooms. What was it again? Okay. Okay, I didn't see anything happen on the scales down here. I want to buy my horse on a race. Got one really strong competitor though. I want to weaken his horse. As a reward, I would give you my grandma's special recipe. She was a real beauty, she was. Ooh, weakening. Hex. Bat. Thing. Snake. There you go. Ooh, dread. Okay. Look, dear, I'm too old and no match for the young lads in the mine. Don't want them to take me for a weakling. Got any of that liquid strength? Yes. Boom. There you go. Nightfall. The owner of the winning horse stumbled into your hut early in the morning, overflowing with drink and gratitude. You could barely shake the promised recipe out of him. As told in his own words, add mashed death cap to nettle decoction. Then, oh god, my head is killing me, I'm gonna pee. Puke? Just received a recipe hint. All these hints are saved in your magic book. Look them up in the potion section. Excuse me. A tired miner came in with thanks. I found the strongest rock and cracked it open like a dry shell. Do you know why? To get the crystal it deposits. I was rewarded with a geode and exchanged it with the lake sorcerers for a rejuvenating recipe. It needs a pottage root and a stinging herb. Please remember. Peasants are grateful for your cures and spread rumors about you even to the furthest villages. Good deeds are a good advertisement. Okay, so I got a couple of recipes. What is this? Just reward for a witch most notorious achievement, okay? You're the most famous witch for miles around. You couldn't stay drunk on your new fame for too long. However, the church took notice and decided to put an end to this blasphemous abomination by ending your life. Really? Is this game over? Okay. What happened? Welcome back again. Looks like you lack some instruments of the trade. Here's a new one. Amanita, Nettleleaf, and Mandrake Root. And don't forget the experiment. Okay, I don't know if I died or not. Pottage root and stinging herb. What is the pottage root? That's a bat and a snake. Not belladonna. Pottage root. I wonder if it's mandragora. None of these say anything about pottage root, so... Stinging herb. Mashed death cap to nettle decoction. Okay, but everything takes 3. So, let's just try this guy out and see what happens. Oh, I don't have the... Oh, crap. Let's throw this guy in. Rat on a root. Okay, so let's just... Oh, there it is. It's right there. You doing alchemy? I've got a load of freshest manure right here. Let's make some gold. I'll provide the stuff. Just do your magic. We'll get rich in no time. What's with the sour face, eh? Give me some potion, I'll do it myself. So, okay. What are you wanting? I'll just give the guy a love potion, I guess? Or a healing potion. Hail, sorceress, I drank too much the other day and made a bet that I'll wrestle a bear with my bare hands. And I'm a man of my word, damn it. Now all I need is something to make me stronger, or more brave at least. Okay, strength potion. Nightfall. A rather amusing incident happened recently at the town market. A local fool tried to convince a seller of honey cakes that dun was gold. The wily merchant asked the fool to test the coins by biting to see whether they were real or not. Experiment ended with much spitting and cursing some damn witch. You've heard peasants talking about an unusually strong man, the one who came back from the forest carrying a bear torn in half. Quite unusual, as he had never shown such feats of strength before. Oh, I didn't realize this. There's a chart down here of like what happened, so okay, I should probably pay attention to that. An ecclesiastical troop, probably said that wrong, visited the capital and performed their renowned mysteries. The spectators were given bread and wine, kindly provided by the bishop. The performance aimed to remind the sinful crowd the price of their souls. Piety will increase in people and they will forget about you for a while. Okay, the blacksmith keeps beating me up when he's drunk. I swear he's gonna murder me one of these days. Help me curse him, just make it not too deadly. I wouldn't want to kill him. Heard you could go for hell for that. Okay. Tough crowds in local taverns lately. Brew me something I can slip into a beer barrel to make the folks more appreciative of my talents and easily parting with their money. Maybe a love potion? Bards tend to like that. Whoa. I went and left my woods, but my need is dire. One of the sacred oaks is rotting. Why? Why? I have an idea, but I hope I'm wrong. Let's try one of your healing potions and see. Whether I do right or wrong, it will affect the dread. What's wrong with healing a tree, though? It's not a whomping willow, is it? Oh, so every... Okay, I'm getting it now. Every citizen I help gives a little story of what happens. A new ambitious musician revealed himself last night to the patrons of the Last Call Tavern. Remember the name, Gustav. For this talented poet and amazing performer will surely go down in history. I look pretty good down there. The air is crisp, the breeze brings the smell of fresh hay. A beautiful morning promises an equally pleasant day. Nothing bad can happen when the weather is this fine, right? I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Hello. It's Kratos! I've grown too weak and frail in my old age. Can barely lift my hammer and pump the bellows these days. Help me get my strength back, witch. Whether I do right or wrong, it'll affect my fame. Alright. I have a pest problem. This damn bard keeps bothering me and my guests with his silly songs and pranks. I want him to forget my tavern even exists. I don't know. Let's try something new, shall we? Brewed nothing useful. There you go, buddy. It is as I feared. The rot would not heal. At least now I know the illness and the cure. Listen closely, for I'm going to share a secret recipe. Root of bread, stinging grass, and wing of bat. Bread? Root of bread? Maybe dread? Okay. This stinging grass. Maybe that thing? And a bat. Okay, I got that. Sleep potion. Alright. I don't know if that's gonna help him or not. The hermit brought you a beautiful rose and told a long story which you quickly lost track of, but caught enough to get the gist of it. A mass unmarked grave for victims of some terrible crime became a source of rot and corruption. Forest hermits managed to calm the restless spirits by planting a bed of roses on top of it and watering them with sleep potions. Questionable solution, but better than nothing. Alright, so minus 15 on the dread. The harvest was bountiful, with grain and meat prices rising higher than ever, and now the rumor goes that the royal tax collector is already in a hurry to visit the local peasants before they waste their riches on frivolities, like new clothes or metal tools. And nothing happens there, okay? So far I'm not dying. I'm here to collect taxes. The locals are a cunning lot and prefer to hide their riches. Help me shake them down, I'll cut you in. What? Things are getting too boring. Let's actually help this time. I have been helping. Noted and evaluated by the king. Okay. Love potion? Heard you helped the smith get his strength back. Why the hell would you do that? Now he thrashes me on the regular again. Now you must make me as tough as he is, so I'll have a fighting chance. Okay. Could have been Rum. I swear it was him that wanted me to help him. Again? Don't fool around. I know what you're up to. You will burn in a holy fire or in hell. You will burn. Now, what do you have in that cauldron? And there's nothing up here. Okay. Cat says this is not good. Yeah, thanks. Let's give him a love potion. I wonder if that worked. The tax collector is very popular among local girls. They've actually formed a queue to pay their civic duty. Okay. One of the peasants killed the blacksmith in a tavern brawl. He swore he didn't want to and didn't know his own strength, but the others tied him up and delivered him to the authorities. Okay. Someone's left a present at your door. The note says your help was most satisfactory. It seems the past is catching up with you. So no issue with the Inquisitor then. Uh-oh. I know everything about you, seen lots of those like you. You won't escape justice, you know it. As for now, make me some tea. What does the cat say? We attract too much attention, let's do something nasty. Okay, let's give him a hexing potion then. Oh, this can't be good. I'm an innkeeper. My inn is always full of guests. One thing bothers me. A fairy ring grew in the middle of my mushroom plot. All those disgusting toadstools and death caps. Got anything to destroy it? Sure. Hexing potion. Our daddy died recently. He was a smith. Maybe you knew him? Enemies were sure his old friend poisoned him. He was jealous and harbored grudges. We want revenge. Well, that's not how that works, so... We know he didn't poison him, so... At least I don't think I poisoned him. Let's give him a love potion and see if maybe that turns around for them. Nightfall. I wonder if I get to have any time to experiment. By Keen's order, the next week is declared a holiday. Merchants, mummers, musicians, and magicians will come from every corner of the realm to a glorious fair to dispel your boredom and show their talents. A puppeteer troupe personally invited by the Keen's brother will show the play The Greedy Abbot and the Prince of Thieves. -10 on both. What's that? The robbery. No one is afraid of you anymore, which wouldn't be too bad unless you're a lonely woman living on the outskirts of the village. Local vagabonds heard you've got gold and decided to get over your cold dead body. So did I die again? Welcome back again. Looks like you... Okay. Amanita, nettle leaf, mandrake root. Voice changing. You know this old man with an apple orchard? He doesn't share with anyone, just guards it day and night. Let him sleep for a bit and we'll share the apples with you. Let's try something new. Alright, let's see here. Nettle She. What does this do? Tough crowds in local taverns lately. Brew me something I can slip into a beer barrel to make the folks more appreciative of my talents and easily parting with their money. Let's just keep experimenting for right now and see how many stuff we can develop. Okay, this guy. Blech. I wonder if I have to do it in order. No, it doesn't say. Alright, so forget about me for a while again, alright. I was seeking the truth in a barrel in the mountains in swamp waters. Tried to achieve enlightenment, all in vain. My wife tells me to find a job, but whoever found the truth that way. Help me out. Some soup will do too. Now I'm gonna give you something new. Root tincture. God, I wonder what that does. Tastes like salted earth. Look, dear, I'm too old and no match for the young lads than my... Okay, liquid strength, right, but we're gonna try something different. We're gonna do this, and a little bit of this, and bleh again. What a cauldron! Is there perchance a sleep potion brewing in it? I was picking swamp mushrooms and ate a couple for a snack. Wasn't able to sleep ever since. Why on earth did the bishop send me there? Don't know, but I'm gonna give you something new. We're gonna give you this one. A Zebat, a root, and a mandrake. Yay! It's not working out too well. In wine there's truth, or so they say at least. One sage decided to also look for it in beer, liquor, and herbal extracts. He even looked in cough mixtures, if you believe the rumor. Alas, but the truth he found was probably not the one he sought. People are snorting and making faces when they hear your name. Your potions aren't helping them one bit. Someone has suggested taking one to the castle healer for testing. Oh, shit. Here and there your name comes up in the conversations of local people. You have helped some and it has not gone unnoticed. Don't get too comfortable with your newfound fame though. It's not always a good thing. Clearly, it always been killing me. Blacksmith keeps beating me up when he's drunk. Alright, so you again. So let's see here. Try this one. Good grief. I'll get straight to the point. I'm sick and tired of getting all those suitors around myself. I want something to become plain and hard to see. I'm a busy woman, I am. Okay. This'll help you right out. Screaming tea, yes. Yes. That'll keep them away. Helping people is my calling. I find that amputating the bad parts is often the best way. Good grief. Not everyone agrees with me though. Why some flat out refuse, often violently. Anything to dull their pain? Yeah, quit cutting their damn limbs off. Sick, man. Rejection potion. There you go. Bye-bye. Someone's left a present at your door. The note says, your help was most satisfactory. Seems the past is catching up with you. Alright. My good for nothing neighbor is such a bother. All she wants is to steal my lucky rooster. Kick her out if she ever comes asking for help. You hear me? Now make me some refreshments. I got tired from walking. Kinda rude. So, let's do something different. You get mud. I am beset by demons. Every night a succubus comes to torture and abuse me. I can barely feel my body in the morning. What are you saying? Banish her? Are you nuts? Just make me able to endure it. You're not gonna be able to endure it, dude. succubus are not. Blech. Sorry, dude. No matter what I give you, you're not gonna be able to do it. Hello, neighbor. Guess what? I finally found myself a perfect husband. Problem is, he doesn't want to leave his wife. Care to help? She doesn't appreciate him anyways. No! Let's do this one. Rat. Mandrake. Blueberry. More mud! Nightfall. People are not yeah. People think I'm not helping. Air is crisp. Nothing bad can happen. Yep. I wanted to put my horse on a race. Got one really strong competitor though. Wants to weaken the horse again. Yeah, well, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna keep playing with experiments. And a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Will the portabella do the job? So he says portabella this time. Alright. Clumsiness potion. Alright, this cat knows his stuff. This is a good familiar. I'm an innkeeper. Fairy rain. Death roots. Right, got it. Another experiment. Zibat. Mandrake. And a blueberry. Hooray for mud! Wow, you're the witch they keep talking about. I need a medicine for my father. He's got a terrible headache. I got some money for you. Fine, I'll give him a healing elixir. I don't want to be a complete turd. So there you go. Okay, that thing, peasants are dismissing you as a fraud. Yep. It's all mixed up, alright, in her head. Haha, maybe this is a good thing. If you want to keep a low profile, that is. Good grief, that took a 20 out of me. Under the veil of night, a shadowy figure slipped into your garden, leaving you on your doorstep a carefully wrapped package. Upon opening it, you discovered a fragment of scripture apparently belonging to the ancient IXBT order. Long thought to be lost. Who could have entrusted this relic to you? What enigmatic mysteries lie concealed within its sacred pages? Okay, what happens? Castaway. People become disappointed in you, seeing no help from you. They drove you away from your house and into the woods, destroying your cauldron and equipment. There you ended your life forgotten by all. Good grief! I mean, at least you could have started over. At least you didn't burn. At least you weren't killed. You could have started over. Good grief. Alright, well I guess those are 3 different endings you could get, and from the chart it looks like you get a bunch more. Yeah, it looks like you just start over in a new area. So let's do one more. Just one more round. Snake Fane, Mandrake Root, and Toadstool. So Snake Fane, Mandrake. Is that the Toadstool? No. No. Ew. There it is. Potion of Numbness. Okay. Let's take a look at our potion stuff. Okay, we got Sleep Potion, Voice Changing, Rejection, Clumsiness. Potion of Numbness. Alright. New laws mean we can't hunt, can't fish under the threat of lashes. I've got children to feed. Maybe something to help me climb rocks to reach birds' nests. Maybe I'll steal some eggs. I don't see this going too well for you, my friend. So, we're gonna try this one. Mandrake, snake, blueberry, mud again. Come on, cat, why aren't you helping me? Greetings. I need, let's say, a medication for my master. He sleeps too much. Something to waken him from his ancient slumber. Aha, I mean, cheer him up a little. Yeah, I don't like you. So let's do this one. Doop, doop, doop. Is everything that I tried just gonna be mud? Maybe I'm not putting them in the correct way. Maybe you have to put them in order to get something good. Sailors from a coaster ship witnessed a rather sad event. Some not very bright peasant tried to climb the rocks, but fell from a great height into the water. He behaved oddly, so he was deemed insane. Especially considering that a day before, the villager had boasted to his neighbors that a witch would help him soar into the sky. Oops. Heavy wind rips the leaden clouds apart, flashes lightning. Yeah, nights like this bring nightmares, yep. Probably not gonna do too well. Hail, sorceress. Wrestle a bear with the bare hands, yep. Okay, we're gonna do this the correct way. Mandrake, purple flower, weird mushrooms. Mandrake, purple flower, try adding the snake fang. Alright. Sap of Enlightenment. Here you go. I wonder what that's gonna do for him. Let's see here. Hold up. Where'd it go? Oh, enlighten your intestines. Well, it'll at least taste better for him. For the bear, at least. I dared a friend of mine to lick his own elbow, and he did it by breaking his arm. Can you help, pretty please? His parents are gonna kill him. Yeah, sure. Good grief. Listen, so we're raising this prize pig, right? Yeah, okay. Kaleidoscopic booze. So isn't that a Cosmo? A wannabe bear hunter neighbor came back from the forest. His buddy, when he finally got sober, realized the wager was a bad idea in the first place. The loser can't pay him back. Oh boy. A huge boar, already groomed for the fair, suddenly set on a rampage, destroying the buildings and trampling the fields. Locals claimed the beast smelled strongly of alcohol. They restrained him and butchered out of harm's way, handing out meat and lard generously. What a pity, it was a magnificent specimen. They say the bandits are raiding the local forests. They are well organized and equipped, ripping off the nobles and helping the common folk. The king's soldiers and huntsmen claim that every one of those bastards is going to hang. The Baron's men are looking for me because me and the boys were giving his money to the poor. The fat pig is bleeding the country dry while the people are starving. Help me, witch. Let's try this one. Visitors have patience. It is displayed by blue circles in the upper part of the screen. Each circle represents one of your brewing attempts. When all of the circles are gone, the visitor will be gone too, so use your attempts wisely. Alright, well, I just want to try something new. I feel like... So it does keep record of what we've tried, and it hasn't worked. Stupid cat! Well, I didn't do any better either, so here you go, buddy. Our daddy's drinking like a fish. Has been sober in months. He beats mother and us something awful. Maybe some of your brews can help. Okay, I'm gonna hexing potion. Okay, well, hold on. I don't approve of beating children or your wife or partner. But there's always a way to fix things. If he would stop drinking, he probably wouldn't beat them. So would a love potion work, or would just punishing him fix everything? It's been going on for months. Okay, I'm just gonna give him a hexing potion, just use my gut. Maybe it'll work out for them. Maybe not. Whoa! My wife left me. I tried to get her back, but to no avail. She's so happy now with him. Tried to drink my memories away and failed even at that. You're my last hope. Why'd she leave you? Maybe that's your... I don't know, buddy. I feel like it was probably your fault, so... Seriously, everything is like mud. Seriously. Everything's mud. Present at my door. Day 4. Medicine for my father. He's got a terrible headache. Yep, but we're gonna try something new. Are you gonna screw me over, cat? Yay! Good kitty. Hello, sweetheart. A word for my pigeons. They lose their way while carrying the mail or refuse to fly at all. Got anything to perk them up? Don't use a pigeon? Mud. Greetings, O esteemed witch. Please don't curse us. Is it true you're making magical potions? Give us one that can make a cow speak. Why would you want the cow to speak? Why are all the experiments mud? Okay, eventually these... I don't want to kill the cows, so let's try again. But hey, I got a poison. Let's try this one. It did it again. We're gonna try again. Man. Anything to say, cat? Didn't think so. Darn it. Alright, one last time. Alright, come on. Give me something good. Sorry. This dream again. You're trying to wash out the stain on your mother's white dress. You've cut your finger and there's a red spot, yet the more you try, the bigger the stain gets. Then you see that the water is red with blood. You will never be able to make the dress white again. Blood is all around you, on the floor, up to your ankles. You wake up. Good grief. Past doesn't let me go, it's all my fault. What's done is done and there's no way back and no forgetting. Troubled by memories again? Okay. Depressed, let's do love potion. His Holiness bid me to sneak into King's Guard outpost under the guise of, a harlot. I want to do it right, so I need to seduce the captain, and he should like the young and the beautiful. Any help? Sure. Love potion. Help me change my appearance, which the bishop is looking for those who are into the occults. I don't know whether he seeks power or wants to eradicate heresy, but it's worth the risk. The cult needs friends in high places. Not a fan of cults, so let's try this. Mud. Why mud? Come on. Really? Alright, one more time. Let's try this one. Still mud. You would think that the stuff might turn out a little bit more better. The captain of the guard was caught up in the incessant harlotry. Under the pressure of the clergy, the king was forced to dismiss the captain from his office and send him away to the frontier. The peasants are dismissing you as a fraud. Yeah. Here and there your name comes up in conversations for a little. Alright. I am the one to blame for all this. Why, oh why, if only I could turn back time, that fateful moment burned forever in my memory. Troubled by memories again. Okay, there's gotta be something that can help me with just my memories, so... Don't know. Stop talking, cat. I'm not drinking mud. Man. This game should be called the Mud Cauldron. Because that's all I can make. Whoa. Potion of irresistible laughter. Helping people as Mr. Amputation again. Alright. Gotta have something for him. Come on, come on, come on. You. Nightshade. Alright, you're not gonna let me down this time? Viral Chowder. What does that even do? It's very popular. Yeah. I'm trying to woo a highborn lady, but her parents are hard to impress. Make me the fairest in all the land. Oh, is this Aladdin? Oh, sorry, that was mud. Didn't want to give you mud. Not yet, at least. Still mud. I'm gonna try just one more time for you. I mean, third time's the charm, right? Nope, sorry, you get mud. People are snorting and making faces when they hear your name. Potions aren't helping. Local landowners, driven to desperation by the raiding brigands, set a bounty on the head of any lowlife scum coveting his neighbor's wealth. To everyone's surprise, the Count refused to lend his support, saying that a head is worthless with no body to bear it. The heads will roll, he said, but probably not just the sinners. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Yep. Cast out. Alright, well, nothing new there. Well, it's a very interesting game. But like I said, probably should be called Mud Cauldron, because almost everything I try turned into mud. But I mean, if you like it and you want to give it a shot, go right ahead. It's on Steam. If you have anything that you want me to try out, just hit a comment down below and hit the like button, and share this video with a few other friends. Check out my other stuff and let me know if you enjoy what you're watching. All right, have a nice night, everyone.